And get this dug out. Might as well. Got through with their work for the day. Gonna have to start actually. Paper's not doing. Why would I do? Well, you're definitely gonna go into the paper business. That could activate just one. Whoop. Oh no, that shouldn't grow back. Bad. Technically, put it back here and be just the do that. Let's get that going. I don't have to worry about the trees regrowing there. A couple of wells. Let's do that. Let's drop a. Hold on. There we go. We'll just go ahead and activate those. That way, if anybody needs to go and socialize or wash off a little bit, then there we go. Can't say I didn't give it to you, even though I've got adequate. Well, it's not adequate. Because, well, that is not enough for the amount of people that are down there. You're only at plus. I pass. Have one of the. Nope. Plus 4. Hmm. Figure you guys. Just out of curiosity. Bus. Did that. Not gonna work. I did like. See, I could do that. Well, just like. Knock off two of there. Alright, so I'm seeing a change here. At least to the. Alright. So I don't have to carry it out all the way since there's nothing to dig there. That something's not. Yep, I got through. Oh, that's what I did wrong. All right. Complete jobs. Where are we? Right here. That's the. Did it right. I just didn't account for the road. All right. Still fine tuning our war machine. Hey, people. Fixing to speed that up a whole lot. All right. Activate. Hold it here. Go ahead and dig into this mode. There. All right. Start that. None of this is. So let's. Rearranging this might not be a bad idea late game. That way, like, all this is wood and the other stuff, and this is line. I thought about doing this ahead of time. I just didn't think it would make that big a difference. Guess that's what I get for, again, thinking. Now, we're just gonna do. Get ready to gut these gorges out. So we'll move. Let me copy you. Let me make sure. All right. I just usually have this fear, even though I've got everything written down. There's always going to be that time. Get that cut out. Still filling this stuff up? Okay, so clothing is full. You're good. I should be able to turn that off. I thought there was pie in there. Alright. Drink is good. Should start holding our own on that. Ration. I could. How much a ration? I could bring some in now. Just that's not that bad. Bring in some rations. It's only got a little bit left, so it'll only take a few minutes. Booze is good. Clothing is good. Armor not so good. Rations almost there. Let's raise the meat content just a bit. Once this is past these three, I'll activate. I like what I'm seeing here. I got too much metal. 300 for... I might need to... I guess I'm going... Got finishing. Oh, those four. All right. No, but I am tempted at the moment. Bringing those bugs. Let's bring in a few more humans. They're adorable little pets. Cause I'll put them if they're not already fully to work in. It looks like they're all here. This right here, I'm not sure what I'll do with this spacing. But this is going to be changed. I'm just not sure what I'm going to do. I could turn those into university. They're the same size. Right now, I've only got these right here, so having some more universities up here might not hurt. It's just gonna be one of those once I get my population up there. Actually, no. These could be. I could turn these into admins and these into libraries if I need. That would work. So up here, go ahead. Into a mountain. be... No. Nope, nope. Complete jobs. There we go. Need another batch of this. Then I can do... You'll love the pre-plan. Mountain, that. And over here is where we'll put storages. Alright, y'all can... We don't have to go so far around. Y'all can activate that and get to that eventually. Good. Go ahead. I'm not sure about all this, but we'll get it handled. Well, of course, the one little spot. All right. Looking good. Kinda. We're doing over here. Almost hollowed out. This is almost done. These three guys, as soon as this is done, it's gonna head south. When this is done, if there's anything left, they can head north. That clothing is coming back up. Tools are questionable. No, tools are going down. Longer. Increased toolsmith 50. That will fix that, where I don't have to make one right. Because if I want to make one, I've got to hollow one out. And that's not fun. The question will be, do I want this? And then another set on the other side, then another set? Yeah, probably one of these per two is... What I could try to do is whatever this is going to hold is what this stuff would do. Like this one would mainly hold paper and wood. Or like this one would be paper, wood, furniture. Would be cotton, what is it? Textiles, wood, paper, and do it like that, where they can go to either anything that's over here, but it would be more efficient if they would just go carry their lazy butts just directly across. I think that's what I'll do instead of moving stuff around, because I'm going to have 60 boxes there. Yeah. Oh, 60 crates, whatever. Hard to use. I'm going to need more janitors. Probably pretty soon. Still not so sure about food and others. Technically, I could go ahead and activate this mine. We go ahead and take those 24 bugs. We're going to activate this mine, and let's go ahead and start getting some gems made. Can I tax more coal? I think I can. I mean, population growth, like I said, I don't care about. Let's do one there. There we go. That's 90%. That's, or 80%. That's fine. I've got the majority of the ruling class. That works. All right, we're good. Activate. Bring it on down. Of course, in all fairness, I could make these really big children's rooms and schools. Of course, with the amount of people in my city, probably having that. No, that's right. I could do these 6 right here as universities, these 3 libraries, these 3 admin. And then as I don't need the universities anymore, those could quietly slip away. That might be a thought. Really going to need to research the battle gear and get that called. This is going to take forever, if I remember right. Rations filled over here? Yeah. Turn the rations off. Battle gear. Yeah, I'm not paying that. It's not happening. I'm going to need to make more battle gear. Like I said, the getting it filled is the issue. I don't know how much I make. But yeah. I'm only making 8. So getting to 3,072. Yeah, 3,072. That's gonna take a while. Here's that thing. That one. Y'all are doing good. We only have 17, so I'm not gonna put. Whoa. Is that because this is done? Yes. I didn't want that many in. We'll leave 30 in there for that. That should be okay. I don't know what your output's gonna be. Just 1? Jeez. Alright, test. Test time. Everybody likes science. Boys. 47. Ooh, no, right here. 85. Right. We want big old hefty door. Try that again, but with worker. Tested it right here, right? Yep, 85%. I want all three finished. And we'll give it a few minutes. Why are you stacking wood on my good floors? Don't stack your nest. There we go. The fix a way back in the earlier versions, this would block some noise, not all of it, but it would block some of the noise because you had to make sure it was low noise or they couldn't sleep well. If they didn't sleep well, they got grumpy, their unhappiness dropped. It was a rough time for the Empire. Picky Dondorians. There we go. One done. Come on, two more to go. You can do it. I halfway believe it. All right, give it a couple of minutes. What you're banging on, but I want to make sure everything's done. How are we here? Still 85%. All right, so it still hasn't changed, but it's nice to know I can wall in my janitor, or not my janitor, my mine. So, worst case scenario, they can hide in there like the children they are. All right. One at a time. Let's get you activated. Oh my god. And how about two at a time? We'll let three workers come over here. I think with the amount of boxes, I could probably do. I think H be okay. Room we got on the map. Whoa, too much room on the map. If I did that, get some finger measurements. Probably I should get to right here on that. Do I have anything? Nothing over here I want. So I could probably do another batch of 4 on this side. And then do some bathrooms and a place to sleep like I was doing here. But just this half over and flip it. So this 4 of whatever I need, or just cut them out for now. Then the bathrooms, just like this. And then the set of, I guess, definitely the bedrooms. Probably not the schools or universities. I'll think about it. And then this will stay the same. It'll be this right here that could possibly change. I think that's going to be a pretty good setup. Now, this direction with this indentation, yeah, of course. But this I'm actually going to need because I am going to run out of stone eventually. Shocking as that might be. Then I got to get this stuff grown in here. Your clay, right? You're the clay. You're... No, not up here. Down here. I mean, I was going to use this, and I still might instead of this, but I might need both. Kind of just depends. I'll play it by ear. I'll plan on keeping both. I'll need to get to the Silithan eventually. I probably just need to buy it. Do I have any warehouses? 15. So yeah, let's have extra space. Let's do that now. Let's make you 1,000. What I'm gonna do? Lithium ore. Import it when it's below it. That how expensive? Nope. Never mind. I will wait and do it myself. I don't care about their happiness levels. I don't. Not at that price tag. I used to say not even. 46 people. All right. Knock that out. You guys can come in from there. All right. Copier. Where is... All right. That. All right. And it's about that time. So, before next time, let me pause. I'll let it run slow. That'll be fine. Before next time, I'm not gonna really push. If I do, I'm only going to make what I need to keep everyone alive. Like probably the other coal mine that's down south. I'll get it set up with just basic down there. Of course, basing that on a rearrangement later once we start living inside here. And it's going to be very loosely lived because that whole area is gems. I don't remember what that is. That's Silithan. I think that's probably just... Oh. That's ore. I'll build around that. I don't know if I'm going to need all that. But this right here, yeah, this is a huge no-build area. But yeah, I'll probably cut this out, put a little living section. You know, a little bit of storage, bathhouse, bathrooms, place to sleep, storage, that kind of stuff. Just enough to get this coal mine running. Guard shack, is that? Oh, that's ore. I'm not gonna worry about that. But other than that, food and whatnot as needed. But oh, what's up, hand? This is when I zoom out. The farther you zoom out, this is like a really big grid. Oh no. World map is not that ugly. It's actually got the weather and stuff like that, like the storm that just went through right there. Now, this just makes it easier when you're looking to see what all does this cover. The world map shows me here. I can right click here, shows my territory, like what the population is, my garrison, what I produce in my area. That's not, your city and your country would be two different things, or your territory. So this is what my territory produces. So I'm going to here. I can up their infrastructure, pay to increase their stuff where they produce stuff for me, because my kingdom is helping out the entire country there. And I can tax them. You're not going to tax, it'd be useless to tax, say, meat, because I don't produce meat. I wouldn't get anything out of it. And then you can go over to here, click on someone else, if the gray here is neutral. These are neutral. The city has a garrison of 446. If I want to attack it, siege it, whatever, there's what they've got. Here's what they produce. So if I do come and take this over, this, if I want to tax them, is what I have the options of taxing. And you can attack any country that you share borders with. So I could attack Windies here. Where else do I share? I share a border with Rulian here and Rochi. So it's one of those, you know, what do you want to get to? Like, I want to really tax those gems there, so I'm really wanting Wendy's here. So I'm definitely gonna, that's what I'm going to be making my military better. Yes, it is the overworld war is there, but it's not as there as the, like, say, the raids, rebellions and stuff like that on your world map. It has been turned off on the world map section of it right now, where it's mainly sieges and a little bit of fighting, but he's getting ready to turn it back on if he hasn't already, because the fights in this, let's see, you can get capital here. That's 119, so 120, because there's a 0 and 150 people per division. So you got 120 at 150 each with different, your choice of training levels and gear status and races. You have to choose which race you want. They don't, like, your military can be intermingled with races, but your division has to be a specific group. But I mean, your military can, you know, you can mix and match as you let people in, and your garrison is not the same as if, like, I've got a hint here where if I wanted to raise an army, or it will start, you're going to pull from the population that you start recruiting it. So it might take longer based on how your population is. You can even choose, hey, I want to elevate and be nice to a certain population so they grow faster. Since this is going to be an evil, once I get everything researched and what I need, and I start turning evil instead of being the friendly bug people, I will start massacring anything that I don't need, which will be anything that is not a bug, which is going to cause a whole lot of riots and other stuff amongst people who are scared to death. So I'm going to need a decent military and garrison to, when I tick them off and scare them, to quell it and be like, all right, now that you're all dead, I'm not going to have any issues because you're all bugs now. So it'll be easy to keep you happy. Well, you could do it with any race, in all honesty. Each race, it's pretty, he's got it really, really balanced and thought through. Like the bugs, yeah, they're really good at fighting and defensive and stuff like that, and they like it. But, you know, you gotta bear in mind, like, each race has, you know, different food preferences. They only eat certain things. They're only good at certain things. They suck at farming, literally. They get a minus to it. But then again, you got the Crotonians, who are the vegetarians, minus they like their eggs and bread. But they love and get a bonus to said farming. And, you know, age difference too. Like, Crotonians live to roughly 75 years, bugs are, and humans are 100, Dondorians are 200, and where they like to live is different too. Like, the bugs love to live in the mountain and have stone buildings. They don't really like the others, where, like, the Crotonians, they hate the mountain, not a fan of stone, but they love being outside in the woods. And the same goes for the girls too. So it's one of those, it's really balanced. It's not, it's easier to play the game if you were planning on playing balanced, because then you wouldn't need so much of a particular type of food. But I'm trying to do a theme this time since I've gotten kind of builds, and as you can see, like all my rooms are 100% efficiency. Now I'm trying to give myself same goals, but new ways to do it. Like I could make a huge city, take stuff over, but let's make it a nice, I'm an evil bug, Starship Trooper kind of theme. I mean, you could do that with any race, you know, go hard mode with it. I mean, right now I've got raids turned off where the raiders will show up ever so often, be like, hey, I want 10%, and they literally take, I think it's 10%. I know it's a percentage. It's like, hey, I want a percentage of everything you have. Your money and every single resource they take a percentage of, or they attack you. If they attack you, either you fight them off, or they slaughter your garrison and break most of your town and still take the percentages. So, and they get stronger each time too. It's a steadily increase, and you can capture the leader. The leader's names will change, and it kind of resets their size is. But I mean, it was one of those, I was doing that for a while too, and I found one entryway, triple walls and a horseshoe kind of, what is it, Spartan horseshoe kill box, and I could hold my own with just a few garrisons, as long as they were really well trained. I'm like, yeah, that's more of a just distracting me. Let's do this. Where like in the early game, since you don't have so much, it's just like, hey, here's my percentage of like 100 apples. I really don't care. I'll harvest them in a few minutes. You'll never know it. And I've got all my stuff back. But I mean, they've got it now where each race has different likes too, whether harmony from nature and certain types of flooring, all from certain types of flooring and statues. He's got religion coming in the next one that's really gonna change stuff. You gotta have kids, educate them where they do better. Like the bugs weren't good at certain things, but you can offset that by educating them and giving them tools. Or you can make the people who really like working in there and who get a bonus, get a bigger bonus by educating it. Yeah, I would say it's closer to along the lines of a fancy pixel art Total War, if I had to choose something, where you can actually mix your races if you choose to, instead of having to pick hey, I want to be the dwarves, I want to be the orcs, or the five rings, picking one of the, which one of the leaders you want to back, or the heroes, whatever you want to call them. It's more along the line of that, but you get to be everybody, then you choose how you want to run your city. You want to run the multiple races? Do you want to just run one? You're going to start out with just the race you pick. You're going to pick a starting race. That's what you start with. Whether or not you let the others in, that's up to you. So you start with a single race. Everything else comes in. The only thing you can't start with is a Cantor, because they're the ancientest race and used to, like, the God Wars. They were the defenders, the major ones of the gods, instead of the elder races. So they're a lot stronger when it comes to fighting, but oh my god, they are superficial. Everything has to be perfect. They like fancy things. They're a nightmare to keep happy. And pretty much the only way to find them now is from the slaver, and they're 1,000,000 credits and change for one. You can get roughly anywhere from 30 to or more of another race for that price. So it's one of those, and you can set your slaves free, and if they like living there, then they'll stay. If you set them free and they don't like it, they'll just leave. So but that is it. I know you're hungry. I will feed you, you four-legged terror. God, we get a quick save in. But yeah, next time we will continue this. With this setup, I should be able to have this balanced, and we will go after next time Wendy's. And I'm changing that name. I'm not naming it after a burger joint. We'll think of another new buggy name, and we'll try to keep it buggy themed, so when we take over it, it'll all be, it could be like not Cockroach Land, but Roachville or something like that. That would actually be a good name for a place that its major production is the opiates, just because that would be hilarious. But that's it for now.